Solo Leveling Season 2, Episode 11. It is one of the most fear-inducing episodes I've ever seen in this series, bro. My guy, I seen some episodes, some wickedness, bro. It wasn't as crazy as this, bro. The freaking orcs didn't do this to me. The high orc never did this to me. The Baruka didn't do this to me, bro. Igris did do this to me. Khan, whatever his name is, that fake ass Megamoon, he didn't do this to me. Nobody. It was a stupid ant, the dumb looking ant that did it to me, bro. It's insane how freaking menacing the anime made this Ant King dude. Blew my mind, bro. If y'all new to the channel, really appreciate you leave a like, comment your thoughts, what's going on with us say in this video, and subscribe for more solo leveling reviews. So we're gonna go to the pros and cons on this episode. So without further ado, let's get busy. Start with the freaking pros. The pros is just carnage, flat out conspiracies, and Jinwoo. Why I say Jinwoo even though he was barely in the episode? It's simple. You gotta remember, these guys, the S-rank hunters, was slaughtering ants. These guys became the first line of defense. Not the last line, the first line. They sent their strongest dudes out on the gate because they mentioned in this episode that every other ants, or one of those white ants, or one of those stronger ants, are like S tier, bro. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, yeah, of course they are, Chris. Like, think about it. Of course. Remember the previous episode when it comes to like the ants throwing hands with like cops devouring innocents and taking out that one A-rank guy in what episode 6, 7, whatever. Yeah, you understand how powerful they are based on just each and every one of them was just that powerful. They're just regular ants. There's nothing special about it. This is ants. Big, powerful ants. I don't know if you guys played like that one game, that one Japanese game called Earth Defense Force. You gotta fight ants, bro. Insects. I think sometimes aliens too. If you want a comparison to that, like how crazy it is, how deadly the guys are, look at that game. I want to play that game. I seen people play it online. I'm like, yo, this game is crazy. And I'm surprised no one like put it on death battles like that, bro. Like, yo, the Earth Defense universe is insane, bro. Look at those ants. And look at the freaking king himself, bro. Bro, whatever boss you see in that Earth Defense, bro, he probably like that. He's that insane. He's a menace. The queen was also a menace too. It took like a combined effort from every Yohon's party. And Sha was like doing her thing. Like they call her like a dancer for a reason, and she's like definitely one of the most powerful people out there. Like come to like combat, close combat type stuff. Really good stuff with Chayad. I like that. The Japanese team, bro. I never seen. They're not fodder, bro. But then again, we see the Ant King just slaughter them, bro. Like mind you, this dude is weird. He going for the heads of everyone. Why the head? It's not like he's destroying the body. He's not like ripping them apart. Not all of them though. But he going for the head. Why is that? We get to find out in the second half of this episode when the Ant King pulls up on everybody after they killed the queen. Big man, giant man, wanna like pull up to the dude, right? But he was stopped by some Meruem shit. You know the same thing when Meruem passed through Aizen, Netero, and Zeno, trying to see how Kamagi was doing. Yeah, bro, it's like that. He sensed death. And he was frozen. He didn't want the smoke until the ant wanted the smoke himself. And what he did. The first person he took, it was not the ultimate hunter. It was not Yuhon. He took out Sha-En. Cause he definitely felt someone who's like the strongest person in the room. It was that woman, and he took her out like that. Spat, sit. He didn't take her. Okay, that's plot. I say that's plot. He could have even taken her. He could have taken her head off, but he did it. I don't know why. He just didn't. Same thing for the Ultimate Hunter. Open him up. Open up his chest. Same thing for like the that dude, the giant dude, bro. Take both of his arms. They take his head. Why? Yeah. Blood. I didn't write this shit. I didn't write this. Yo, he just probably tore with them, bro. I don't know, man. He did. I guess he didn't care as much, bro. So then he fought with Johan, and Johan, beast form, beastly, deadly, but he can only transform to just that form itself. I mean, it's been a little too throughout the series, ever since like the first season and the first couple of episodes of season 2, and now we see this form, you know, going nuts. But it wasn't even like the most powerful of all of them, bro. I thought you gotta do some crazy incantations, busting fireball, fucking Hadokens, but it wasn't even like that, bro. It was some it was just a big bruiser type stuff going on, bro. And a healer guy, oh my gosh, bro. This is horror right here. So before what happened to the healer guy, the freaking healer camouflaged himself, no went stealth, was helping out the giant dude, and the Ant King was smashing him left and right like the freaking Hulk. And then you know that's it. And he went to kill the healer guy. How he knew what the healer was, it was nasty work. Cause this dude was like figuring out where the healer was at. Cause he knows someone is out here trying to keep these guys alive. The only thing he did that was like doing that whole smash is like figured out where he was at. And when he found him, he skewered his freaking chest from the back. Pause. And then he hit his head. And I ain't even pause, bro. Like that's what ants do. And then the freaking Ant King pulled up Johan and trolled this dude Johan with his friend's dead friend voice, dude. His friends, Johan, that's, oh my god, that's so scary, dude. What is this horror, bro? I think Soul Leveling needs this kind of horror stuff going on, bro. I feel like if Soul Leveling more or less of like a thriller type of thing, instead of like fantasy, action, adventure stuff, that'll be it. I didn't feel like that with Kane. I didn't feel like that with the High Orcs. Not even before or after the fact, bro. I just feel like it was just not that dark, bro. But this is like the darkness, bro. And you only had to take one character to do that. One. These ants are some fodder compared to the S-strings. And boy, it just shows that the X-rays are truly the higher echelon. Obviously. But not all series like show the strongest like class of warriors right off the gates. Soul Leveling doesn't like nothing. You know what I'm saying? And then we have all hope is lost. That kind of feeling of hopelessness. And that Ant King didn't kill nobody. He just went down like, where your king at? Who's the strongest guy around? And he just left them. Had the fodder trying to go and kill the rest of the party in the cave. And that guy went to see Goto, the strongest Japanese man in the world. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This is crazy stuff, man. The conspiracy stuff. Right. The pan ain't shit. They was like, yo, it's dip, bro. Okay, I'm gonna talk about more of them on the con session. Forget that. Forget that dude, man. I'll talk about more on the con session, but the last one I want to see on the pros is Jinwoo. That's it. You already know what it is. So we're getting the cons, bro. The cons, oh my gosh. All these niggas are forgettable. I'm sorry, dude. They all are so... I knew they were gonna be forgettable. Like, what the point you showing all these characters? All you got bro, there's some teams member. I don't care about them. You have little interaction between them in like the last episode and this episode, and then you realize, oh shoot, that's some fodder, bro. Anyway, with Jinwoo, that's just me, bro. Like, I didn't care about you guys at all, bro. It made it worse because the headmaster or the guildmaster of the Japanese branch was telling them like, yo, we gotta take this opportunity to take over all of the S gates. We gotta be the big bosses, you know, feel me? And he didn't even know what the hell going on. He didn't think about like, how the hell is my ass fin getting clapped left and right? He didn't think, oh, it must be a terrible threat out there, bro. Dude is a brain dead idiot. I was like, fuck him, you know? Piece of shit. Like I said, that's like probably like that in the core message of that. You know what I'm saying? So that's supposed to be the cons. Like, what's my review? I say overall it is 8 out of 10, bro. The horror factor, the ants, Jinwoo pulling up, everybody trying their hardest. That's it, bro. It was good. It was cool. I liked it. So you disagree? Comment that on the comment section down below. Like if you did this review. Subscribe for more solo leveling content. I'll be out. So gotta be safe, be easy, and be chill.